One advantage of working in Disney is that cast members end up becoming friends, family, and even lovers in real life. In the process of filming movies, they do a lot of crazy stuff. Welcome to Riveted, where we'll talk about some of the crazy things that happen on the set of Zombies. For a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card, like this video and include the hidden word from the video in your comment. ZOEY got dance lessons. We never got to see a lot of ZOEY in Zombies 2, probably because of her age and the fact that a lot of the filming was done at night. However, we can tell you that she spent a lot of time with her on-screen brother Zed. While they were both not needed on set, Milo taught Kingston how to dance. Milo is obviously a very good dancer, and it was evident when he participated in Dancing with the Stars. He was announced as one of the celebrities to compete on season 27 of Dancing with the Stars and was paired with professional dancer Whitney Carson. On November 19, 2018, Mannheim and Carson finished the competition in second place, losing to radio personality Bobby Bones. The cast members revealed that Milo showed them the dance moves from the show all the time while on set. Hopefully, after all those dancing lessons while on set, Kingston will also grow up to be an amazing dancer. The spin on the dance moves. Jennifer Weber is a choreographer you should know. Weber's choreography can be seen in commercials, on the concert dance stage, in university dance crews, on the West End, and so on. She was also the brains behind bringing together cheerleading and hip-hop on Zombies. The Werewolves, on the other hand, introduced a more freestyle club-inspired vibe that incorporates house and breaking. Luckily, she got to work with some of the most amazing dancers who gave her such an easy time. While shooting the choreographies, the lead actors were even allowed to creatively divert from the main moves, but it's almost impossible to notice since they are always in sync with the main routine. If you watch Do It Like the Zombies Do very closely, you will notice this. While describing her most memorable moment on set, Jennifer said, "One day we were filming a scene that involved dancing through the water. The location was freezing, and I was so worried that the dancers were going to be miserable and wouldn't have it in them to do the scene more than once. As soon as everyone started doing the choreography with all the splashing and sliding, it became so much fun, we could barely get the dancers out of the water." Impressions. While working together and getting to know each other better, the actors sometimes made impressions of each other. Who do you think makes the best impressions on Zombies? Bucky looks like he's really good at impressions. According to the cast members, he is the funniest dude on the set, and he comes up with something new all the time to make them laugh. Well, we never got footage of his impressions, but we got one of Addison. Let's just say that Meg's impression of Milo's dance is hilarious. We can also confirm that Meg and Milo spent a lot of time together even when they were not needed on set. These two should just date already. Artistic freedom. Apart from the dance routines, the cast members had a bit of freedom in something else, their costumes. Note that creative freedom is very rare, especially in a Disney production. Most actors don't have a say on what they will wear, even if it makes them a bit uncomfortable. For Zombies, it was a little bit different. When the first Zombies movie was released, Milo shared how the actors playing zombies were able to customize their characters' look and style. For Zombies 2, it was the same for the actors playing werewolves. Ariel explained how each werewolf had to wear certain items, but then they were allowed to tweak and add on some flair as long as it was representative of their character. She came up with the idea to add spikes to her shoes, as well as the big wristband with tons of faux fur around it that none of the other werewolves wore. Chandler Kinney came up with the idea to wrap something around her legs since she was the pack leader. We also noted that although all the werewolves have their own moonstone, none of them look the same. Everyone was given the freedom to come up with a design for their moonstone. Wow, it must have been a lot of fun to come up with all those ideas on set. Parties. The cast also held dance parties like they did while shooting the first movie, as well as pool parties. Attending a party with all these people must be so much fun, especially if it's a Halloween party. They already have the necessary training to be super scary and super fun. Well, even if it's not a Halloween party, an ordinary party must be great too. Imagine all those amazing dancers on one dance floor. Well, the cast members did a lot of partying on set and off set, and we are very jealous. Kissing scene. Yeah, we're talking about the kiss between our favorite couple, Addison and Zed. While filming an intimate scene would probably have one or two takes because of the awkwardness or emotions, which are in most cases avoided. However, the smooch at Prawn between Addison and Zed wasn't a one-take kind of deal. According to Meg, she and Milo probably locked lips at least 8 times during filming. The actors revealed that they didn't have time to film all of Zombies 2 to lead up to the kiss scene at the end. Instead, they basically jumped right into it when production began. Well, most productions don't shoot in chronological order, and most actors don't understand what is happening until the production wraps. Obviously, to avoid unnecessary leaks and spoilers. Back to our lovely couple. Meg even described the scenarios in one of her interviews. One time, her nose was a little smushed, and then another time, Zed's face was kind of covering her face, and they had to keep trying until they got the perfect kiss. The 8 takes were not awkward because the two are already like best friends, even in real life. After they kissed, the cast and crew jokingly cheered and clapped for the actors. We guess they were just as excited as the shippers. Welcoming the newbies. The werewolves were scared about meeting the rest of the cast for the first time, but the cast members were very friendly and welcoming. On the first night, Meg asked Pierce, "Are you going to hang out with us tonight?" Pierce probably thought in his head, I just met you, Meg. Ariel was also a bit late for rehearsals, but Meg was willing to teach her all of the choreography she had missed. Oh, Meg, your character's on Zombie fits you perfectly. Always so welcoming. A lot of night scenes. While watching Zombies, you may think that some of the scenes took minutes to shoot, but in reality, most of the scenes took several hours to shoot. Considering that werewolves were an important addition and they mostly come out at night, most of the scenes were shot throughout the evening. Sometimes cast members would just hang out all night, even if they didn't have to be there. For instance, during the scene where the zombies and werewolves decide to force Seabrook to let them attend the prom, Meg wasn't in that scene, but she stuck around the set since it was Trevor Torchman's last day of filming. She just couldn't miss the opportunity to say goodbye to one of her friends. Plus, if almost everyone else was needed on set, she would have been bored if she left. While they waited for other people to film, the rest of the cast members played different games throughout the night on set. They played games like Scattergories, Contact, Mafia, and Bananagrams. Apparently, Bananagrams was the favorite, and James Godfrey, who plays Bonzo, was the best at it. Interestingly, the actor who plays a character who basically speaks his own language of zombie gibberish is amazing at a word game. After rehearsals, bringing together a movie like Zombies is not easy because it involves a lot of dancing, singing, and obviously acting. There also needs to be intense preparations, and the rehearsals for Zombies 2 took a solid 1 month before the crew started filming. In one of their interviews, the cast members revealed that they would have these really long days for dance rehearsals, but it was a ton of fun. Everybody was so dedicated, and they would always find themselves in the gym room at the apartment complex that they stayed in, and they would work on the songs even after the day was over, just trying to perfect them. However, while they were at it, the cast members of Zombies 2 also ate their favorite snack. Did you notice that froyo was sold in the movie? It turns out they had a lot of that on set and after rehearsals as well. In an interview with J14, Ariel said, "We would always get froyo. The wolves our thing pretty much after every rehearsal. We would have froyo and just relax and talk about everything. It was cool to just unwind and discuss." Chants. Most productions, including Disney, encourage the use of chants as a way of psyching the cast members before and during filming. We've seen the chants and rituals in many of their behind-the-scenes footage, including Descendants. Along with learning the ins and outs of what makes up the most exciting aspects of a Descendants movie, the cast shared a pre-filming ritual they did before every film. Together, the cast would get into a circle and chant, "Boom shakalaka," which would amp them up, something director Kenny Ortega said was one of late actor Cameron Boyce's favorite things to do. The cast members of Zombies also have something they do before and during filming. The chant goes something like, "Zombies, ooh, ha, ha." With the introduction of the werewolves, they also use the howl as a way of psyching themselves up before getting down to business. Talks about possible plots. Fans are always coming up with theories and predictions about how a movie should continue, and it's no different when it comes to Zombies. Apparently, the cast members also try to come up with various plots just like fans, especially when they are together on set. All of us, including the cast members, have questions about Zed's mom. Zombies introduced fans to Zed and his adorable little sister ZOEY. We meet their dad, but nothing is ever said about their mom, and apparently, that was also the case while filming Zombies 2. Okay, Disney's very bad at parenting, but fans wanted to know something about Zed's mom. It was a little surprising that ZOEY didn't even mention her, considering she's very young and would naturally ask about her mother. Milo admitted that the cast usually talked about it on set, too, and they also wonder whether she will be introduced or at least mentioned. When asked about it, Milo tossed out meeting Zed's mom as a potential Zombies 3 plot point. Clearly, the showrunners don't intend to bring her up. However, the cast members, especially Meg and Ariel, also talked about some additions they would love. They'd love to see new creatures join the eccentric town of Seabrook. Creatures such as vampires, mermaids, and aliens. Makeup! How long do you think it takes to do the makeup on the zombies and werewolves? Obviously a long time. Pierce revealed that when they were doing the tests, it took a solid 7 hours to get the perfect look. However, while on set, the makeup takes about 3 hours to get done for the werewolves. It's understandable because they have so much going on with the hair, the face, and the markings on the different parts of their body. On a typical day, they have to be on set by 5 a.m. to start on their makeup. You've also noticed that when the werewolves feel threatened, they go into attack mode, and their eyes brighten and intensify. It's a cool look, but it was one that was totally done in post-production with special visual effects. Actors didn't have to wear contact lenses to help enhance the effect. Ariel also noted how, as her character became sicker throughout the movie, due to the Moonstone's power weakening, she had to have pale makeup applied to better look the part. Of course, there are other things which happen on set, like taking amazing selfies, missing lines and cues every once in a while, making fun of each other, doing crazy dances, hilarious pranks, and so on. Don't you just love the cast of Zombies? Who's your favorite character? Let us know in the comments section below. This has been Riveted. We publish amazing videos daily. To keep up with all your favorite zombie characters, stay tuned.